Have you ever wondered why the lunar eclipse holds such a profound significance in our spiritual journey? The lunar eclipse, specifically the blood moon, is more than a celestial spectacle. It is a cosmic event that marks one of the most pivotal spiritual occurrences of the year. Its influence is like the rhythm of the tides, unseen but undeniably felt. During this time, a cosmic portal opens, establishing a direct route for energy to flow between the physical and spiritual realms. This portal is not a physical doorway, but a transcendental passage, a bridge that connects us to the higher planes of existence. The opening of this portal ushers in an influx of cosmic energy that can lead to profound personal and spiritual transformations. It is a period when the veil between our world and the spiritual realm is at its thinnest, allowing us to tap into the universal wisdom and knowledge that often remain inaccessible. This cosmic portal is like a mirror, reflecting our deepest desires, fears, and potential back to us. It's a time when our intuition is heightened, our dreams become more vivid, and our connection to the universe strengthens. The blood moon eclipse, in its raw and powerful glory, serves as a catalyst for this transformative process. It's a time when the universe nudges us to confront our deepest fears, embrace our hidden strengths, and step into our true potential. The blood moon eclipse is a cosmic event that forces us to confront our own darkness, to face the shadows within us, and to emerge on the other side, reborn and transformed. It's a time when we are invited to shed our old skin, to let go of what no longer serves us, and to step into a new version of ourselves, one that is more aligned with our highest truth and purpose. But remember, transformation is not always comfortable. It requires courage, resilience, and a willingness to dive deep into the unknown. However, the rewards of this journey are immeasurable, for it is through this process that we truly grow and evolve. Thus, the lunar eclipse serves as a gateway, ushering us into a new spiritual realm. It's a cosmic invitation to step beyond the familiar and venture into the depths of our being, to discover the boundless potential that lies within. What happens when we choose to ignore our intuition during this celestial event? Indeed, the question beckons contemplation. The lunar eclipse, this cosmic spectacle, comes with a spiritual significance that extends far beyond its celestial beauty. It's a time when the universe is more open to our spiritual energies, a time when our intuition is at its peak. But what if we choose to ignore this inner voice, this intuition, during the lunar eclipse? Well, the consequences can be profound. Intuition is our internal guide, our spiritual compass. It's the voice that whispers to us when we're at a crossroads, the nudge that encourages us to take that leap of faith. When we ignore this voice, we're essentially turning our backs on our spiritual selves. We're rejecting the guidance of the universe, missing out on opportunities for growth and transformation that this cosmic event presents. Imagine standing at the edge of a deep, mysterious forest. Your intuition is the guide that knows the way, the one who can lead you through the maze of trees to reach the other side. But if you ignore this guide, if you choose to navigate the forest on your own, you're likely to get lost, to miss the path that could lead you to new discoveries and experiences. This is what happens when we ignore our intuition during the lunar eclipse. We miss out on the chance to delve deeper into our spiritual selves, to uncover truths that could lead us towards profound personal transformations. We miss the opportunity to align our energies with the universe, to tap into the cosmic portal that the lunar eclipse opens. Hesitation, resistance, fear, these are the barriers that prevent us from listening to our intuition, from embracing the spiritual opportunities that the lunar eclipse presents. They're the chains that keep us tethered to our comfort zones, preventing us from soaring to new spiritual heights. Ignoring our intuition during the lunar eclipse is like refusing to answer when opportunity knocks. It's a mistake, a missed chance for growth and transformation. It's a risk we should not be willing to take. Ignoring our intuition during the lunar eclipse is a mistake we cannot afford to make. What does the blood moon symbolize in our spiritual journey? A question that stirs the curiosity of many, for the blood moon is not just a celestial spectacle, but a symbol of deep spiritual significance. The blood moon, with its crimson hue, is a harbinger of endings. Much like the setting sun, it signals the close of a chapter, the conclusion of a phase, the end of a cycle. It is a celestial reminder that everything in this universe, from the smallest speck of dust to the grandest of galaxies, is subject to the law of impermanence. Nothing lasts forever, and change is the only constant. But where there are endings, beginnings too are born. As the sun sets, it makes way for the moon to rise. Similarly, the blood moon, in its profound symbolism, is also an augury of new beginnings. It heralds the start of a new cycle, the dawn of a new day, the initiation of a fresh chapter. It whispers to us the promise of rebirth, of renewal, and of new possibilities waiting to be explored. However, this transformation, this shift from an ending to a beginning, often comes at a cost. The blood moon emblemizes this cost with its fiery, blood-red glow. It's a metaphorical representation of the sacrifices we must make, the struggles we must endure, and the pain we must bear to bring about this transformation within ourselves and in our lives. It's a reminder that growth is never easy, and change is often painful, but it is through this pain that we evolve, that we transform, and that we become better versions of ourselves. So the blood moon in its fiery spectacle is not just a celestial event. It's a mirror reflecting our own spiritual journey, a journey marked by endings and beginnings, by transformation and change, by sacrifice and struggle. It's a symbol of the cyclical nature of life and the transformative journey we are all on. The blood moon, in all its fiery glory, is a symbol of the transformative journey we are all on. What can we expect in the aftermath of the lunar eclipse? Following the sublime spectacle of the eclipse, we step into a period of profound potential. The cosmic curtain lifts and we're ushered into a world alive with synchronicities and unexpected opportunities. These aren't mere coincidences, but meaningful events strung together like beads on the thread of our spiritual journey. Imagine, if you will, the universe as an intricate web, each strand vibrating with energy and connection. The eclipse acts as a cosmic tuning fork, setting the web aflutter with its celestial song. We become attuned to these vibrations, and the universe begins to communicate with us in a language of signs and symbols. Perhaps you'll find a feather on your path, or repeatedly spot numbers that hold particular significance for you. An old friend might reconnect, or a chance encounter could lead to a life-changing opportunity. These are the whispers of the universe, guiding you on your path. But these synchronicities are not simply handed to us. We must stay open, receptive, and attuned to the universe's subtle signals. We must trust the process and follow the breadcrumbs the universe leaves for us. This period following the eclipse is also a time of revelation. As the moon's shadow recedes, so too will the shadows in our lives. The eclipse's light will illuminate our personal truths and reveal what's been hidden in the depths of our souls. These revelations may be challenging, but they are necessary. They're part of our spiritual evolution, nudging us to shed old patterns and step into our authenticity. And so, as the echoes of the eclipse begin to fade, we find ourselves on a path strewn with possibilities. The universe is extending an invitation, beckoning us to move forward with courage and curiosity, willing to embrace the unexpected and the unknown. The weeks following the eclipse are a time of revelation and opportunity, guiding us further along our spiritual journey. How does the lunar eclipse trigger a second awakening? This is a question that has captured the minds of many truth seekers. As we delve into this fascinating topic, it's important to understand that this isn't about a physical awakening. Rather, it's a spiritual renaissance, a profound inner transformation that the lunar eclipse can stimulate. Picture this. You've had your first spiritual awakening and you've begun to see the world in a new light. However, the second awakening is not merely another step along this path. It's an exponential leap, a catapult into the realms of deeper understanding. The lunar eclipse acts as a celestial catalyst, serving to trigger this profound transition. The second awakening is about peeling back the layers of our consciousness, unmasking the illusions that we've unknowingly held on to. These illusions might be beliefs, attitudes, or perceptions that we have accepted as reality without question. But the lunar eclipse, with its transformative energy, challenges these illusions, nudging us to question, to seek, and to discover. This second awakening is akin to a mirror being held up to our inner selves, reflecting back the truths we've ignored or overlooked. It's a journey inward, a deep dive into the uncharted territories of our soul. It's about recognizing our true essence, the spiritual beings that we are, beyond the physical, beyond the material. As we navigate this process, we may experience a range of emotions. There might be moments of discomfort, even fear, as we confront long-held illusions. But there's also liberation in this journey, a sense of freedom that comes from embracing our authentic selves, from aligning with our higher purpose. This is the power of the lunar eclipse. It's not just a celestial event to be observed, it's an invitation to transformation, a cosmic catalyst for our second awakening. It's a call to dive deeper, to challenge our perceptions, and to embrace the spiritual beings we truly are. The lunar eclipse triggers a second awakening, a deeper dive into our inner selves, revealing truths we may have been blind to.